Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Savannah Smiles, and now we gotta figure out how to get that back. I wanted to jump on a video today to talk to you guys about what's been going on with my surgery. Honestly, I didn't want to do another video pre-op, but I got a lot of questions because in my last video I was very emotional. I was having a hard time expressing clearly what was going on, so I left you guys with a lot of questions, and I feel that I kind of owe you answers for what's going on. So this video today is to answer a lot of those frequently asked questions on the last video. I asked you guys on Instagram for your questions and then picked out the ones that I remember seeing very frequently, so let's get on to answering those. So the way I worded it in the last video made it a little confusing. I don't actually have a condition where I have very flexible joints. It's just something that has been pointed out to me my whole life, is that my joints bend a little bit past where they should. But I do have the paper right here for my MRI results and pretty much what is wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with my bones, so my bones are completely good. I have a chronic tear of the anterior taliofibular ligament, which is attenuated and not well visualized. There is also an effacement of the anterolateral recess/gutter. So pretty much like one of my ligaments has had a very bad chronic tear and it's starting to affect my other ligaments, which I've seen the MRI for this. Typically on an MRI, ligaments and tendons will look like thin black lines, but there are a few of them that have turned to the point of looking gray or almost non-existent. It has gotten pretty severe now where my only option really is surgery. As far as actual conditions, I guess you could call it a condition, but I have a really, really bad tear that I've made over time on one of my ligaments. So in regards to this, I got my injury from rolling and twisting my ankle so much while running. That being said, I don't regret it for a second. I have made some of my fondest memories of being a teenager are from running, and I wouldn't take it back to even be completely normal right now. So no, I don't regret it at all. Definitely the first things that come to mind are spending more quality time with Graham, my family, and others around me in my inner circle that are going to be helping me out during this time. I also know that I'm going to be working because that's just me and I probably won't want to stop at all. And then definitely I want to dedicate some of this time to learning a new skill. I've always been super into lettering, and that's where today's sponsor Skillshare comes in. Hi. So I love Skillshare and I love taking classes on there, but I really haven't explored the artsy side of Skillshare, and I'm super excited to start doing this while I'm recovering from my surgery. Recently, I actually did start taking some of these classes, and one of them that I started was a comprehensive guide to hand lettering, creating graphic and script styles. I've been slowly moving through this course as obviously I've been practicing the things that I've been learning. Big shocker, you gotta practice the hand lettering. And I gotta say, so far I'm absolutely loving it. He has everything from different stroke techniques to different script styles, and I have absolutely been loving how in-depth these courses are. But you don't have to be just recovering from surgery for this to work well for you. While we're all still stuck at home, it's the perfect time to learn some new skills that you won't have to pay other people to do, and henceforth save money for $10 a month. Also, for the first 1,000 people, click the link in the description or click the link down below in the pinned comment. They will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership, and then after that it is only $10 a month. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I am so excited to keep exploring your content as I am recovering from surgery. So thank you for that, and thank you for providing the first 1,000 people who click the link in the description or the pinned comment down below with a free trial. And with that said, let's move on to the next question. So I've seen people ask this one a lot in the past, and then definitely more on the surgery video. I'd say in the past it was because people were like, oh, you're self-employed, how does your health insurance work? And then now it's been people from Europe or other countries with free healthcare, and they're like, well, how does that work? Because I'm under the age of 25, I can actually stay on my parents' health insurance. There's different little things that can happen that would cause me to need to go off of it, but for my parents, they don't have to pay anything additional per child. I just stay on their health plan because it doesn't cost them anything extra, and it saves me a lot of money. So I actually don't pay anything for health insurance. So I have a deductible of $750, so I believe that the surgery should only cost me about $750, but I'm still pending approval on the surgery for my health insurance, so that's fun. But I believe about $750 for the surgery alone, and then it's $40 for each time I have to go back and pre and post-op appointments. So my surgery is actually going to be fixing that issue with the chronic tear, and they're going to be reattaching my ligament to my bone, and then they are also going to be removing some scar tissue buildup that I have around my other damaged ligaments. They're kind of two separate surgeries, but they're doing them at the same time since they're going to be in the same area anyways. So I actually don't even know how I forgot to say this in the first video, but as of today, it is 2 weeks from the day of when I'm filming this. It's going to be later when I post this because obviously I can't film and get a video out on the same day. I'm not that talented, but my surgery is scheduled for March 19th. Actually neither, but it is getting done in California where my parents are from. They are on a health insurance plan that requires me to not go to any doctor I want, so it has to be within their network, and so I have to go back to where my parents live to get the surgery done. So you've seen this one a lot, and yes, but also no at the same time. So pretty much right now, Graham and I are as quarantined as we can be. I know we still need to go to the grocery store and stuff, but we really are limiting our contact with other people right now. And I have to go get a test done 4 days before on the 15th, so it's kind of another test I have to get done before the surgery. But besides that, no, it really doesn't complicate anything. Another yes, but no. I'm planning on doing it, but if I don't feel up for it, I don't want to force myself to do anything, so I don't want to promise anything because I don't know if that day I will feel good enough to do it, or if the footage from it, if I have to have somebody else vlog it, that it will come out okay, so we'll see. That's a really good question. I know that I have about 2 months of being immobile, another month where I'll have a cast on, and then I would imagine there's going to be a long chunk of physical therapy afterwards, but I know for sure it is at least 3 months. So we haven't really talked about anything beyond that 3 months, but as of right now, I know for sure 3 months. I actually don't think it's gonna negatively impact our relationship. If anything, I think it might bring us a little bit closer together. Bailey had to get fixed, and when she did, there was an issue and we had to go take her to get emergency surgery, and he was so sweet and so supportive, and I know he was worried at the same time. Watching how he handled Bailey's surgery, I really trust that Graham is going to be completely there for me as much as he can be, and then even some more. So I don't think it's actually going to have a negative impact on our relationship. If anything, I think it might bring us closer. Not that we're like distant or anything. So I already want to say that we're pre-surgery right now, and I still feel that you guys have helped so much. I've read so many people's experiences going through anesthesia, going through something similar, going through knee or hip replacements, or even similar surgeries to mine, and I gotta say, hearing other people's experiences helped me a lot. And then also, I just feel so loved and so supported through this that I know if I need to take off time afterwards and I don't have enough content, you guys will be here for me when I get back. So I guess just continue doing that if you want. So this is one I've seen a lot, and I guess I don't really have very concrete goals, but I do have a few. So I guess if I had to choose 3, let's just throw out 3 because it's a good number. 1, I want to go back to living life like a normal person. 2, I want to run a 5K with my dad. We've been talking about it since I first started running, and that would be something I would love to do with him. I would like to, there's a hike near our house that I want to do with Graham. We talk about it all the time, and we know that my ankle can't hold up for it, but I want to be able to do that hike this year with him. So no, this should be a one and done surgery, and I should never have to do it again, and then I can go back to living my life without restrictions. I should be able to have this one surgery, and if I recover properly, never have to deal with this again. So I didn't really talk about this too much in the first video. I know I talked about that this injury has been going on since like 2016, 2017 for me, but I've been thinking about getting this surgery for about 2 years now. I never knew exactly what the surgery would be. I thought I would get fused and not be able to move my ankle properly, and there'd be issues like that. But luckily that is not the case, and I started the process and really heavily started considering surgery when I started the process of meeting with my orthopedic surgeon back in October of last year. Since October, it's really rapidly gone downhill. I used to sit at like a level 2 pain, and now it's just a consistent 4. But anyways, I would say that I've been considering it for like the last 2 years and really heavily thinking about it for the last like 5 months. Okay, so I hope that helped to kind of clarify some of the things about the surgery and answer some of those frequently asked questions. I think I got all of them, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. If you guys want to subscribe and see where this is going and possibly get that recovery vlog or that surgery day vlog, then let me know. And with that said, don't forget to end the video